Okay, we're ready to go. Everything good?
Yeah.
Today, I am joined by the lovely Barista.
Hello.
This is my husband Barry / Santa Claus. And we are going to do the Holly Jolly Christmas tag.
All right.
I asked him today and you said yes. And this is going to be in your face the whole time.
Thanks. I have no idea what I said yes to. I
Yeah.
just said yes.
You said yes to a few questions. I watched this over on Lauren's channel from Lauren and the Book. She's doing Vlogmas. And she watched it on Alice's channel over at the Book Castle. Is this really annoying or should it'll be okay?
We're fine.
Okay. First question.
Yeah.
We're both answering.
Oh.
First question. What is your favorite Christmas movie?
Probably would definitely have to go with, oh, that's tough. I don't know. I always loved watching Christmas Vacation. It seemed to be a go-to. But I do really, really like A Muppet's Christmas Carol. So
It's really good.
I will go with Muppet's Christmas Carol.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. This year for me, it changes every year. I would usually say White Christmas, even though I haven't even watched that this year. But is this just get it out of focus, out of that way? No, I'm gonna take it off. It's too much. It's too much. It's overwhelming. I feel like no one's paying attention to me. I would say this year it was the Nutcracker Prince. It was a favorite when I was little. And I watched it this year. It was like one of the first Christmas movies I watched with Nora. And it's really magical. And I love the Nutcracker story. You don't look at the questions, Barry.
Trying to prepare.
Don't prepare! It's not that big a deal. Okay. Question 2. Are you on the naughty list or the nice list this year?
I hope I'm on the nice list.
I think we're both on the nice list. I was thinking about, this is the only question that I actually thought about before sitting down. And I feel like we're parents of a toddler. She is fed, she is bathed, she is loved.
Yeah.
Guaranteed nice list, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's it. Number 3, have you ever had a white Christmas? Yes.
Yeah, almost exclusively, I'd have to say.
I would say different because I feel like as the years go on, they're getting greener and greener.
Yeah, like right now it's green outside.
It's green
But
outside.
if you look at the forecast, they're calling for snow for a few days, and even on Christmas Eve, like 5 to 10 centimeters of
That's
snow,
good.
which is like 2 to 4 inches. So
But they've been getting greener because of climate change,
okay,
I think.
sure.
So that's like, we should always have a white Christmas. We live in Canada,
Yeah,
right? That's just...
yeah. But if you live in Vancouver, you wouldn't.
No, that's true. Good point. There's there's very rarely snow. And when I lived in Vancouver, they would like panic when it snowed, like genuinely panic. At least the people that I hung out with would panic when it snowed a little bit. Okay, question number 4. Do you start your Christmas on Black Friday? I think they mean, do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or do you wait until the last minute?
Well, it's weird in Canada because our Thanksgiving is like a month before. It's like the second weekend of October, and they do Black Friday, Canadian Black Friday.
Can you look at them sometimes?
I guess.
You're not looking.
I'm not looking at anybody. I'm staring at a camera.
That's where you're supposed to look.
Yeah, that's very odd for me.
I know it is, but
yeah. So anyway, they our Thanksgiving is a month earlier, and therefore we do see Black Friday sales in October.
Yeah, not that early. We don't have Black Friday.
Yeah, there's some Black Friday.
Oh.
And I would also say another time to start shopping is when Amazon does their like Prime Days, I think it's called.
But we didn't do any of that. This year we just bought things really early. We even said we're gonna take Black Friday off and Cyber Monday off and like do all of our Christmas shopping then. But we were completed. We had completed. So we're like, we're the type of planners who need to plan way ahead.
Yeah.
We're planners.
I do though, like now in hindsight, like obviously with the pandemic, we didn't want to be like going out as often.
Yeah.
So we took advantage of online shopping. But in hindsight now, I regret maybe not spending more, a portion at least, on local businesses. I think we could have probably did a better job.
We're not very good at that.
Of supporting more local. We did to a certain extent, but I think we could have done a better job in hindsight. But yeah, I don't think we even answered the question, did we?
Yes, we did. We started early.
Okay, yeah, we definitely started earlier, but not on Black Friday, like even earlier than that.
We did like way earlier than Black Friday. Black Friday felt late.
Yeah.
Why is this not working? Ah! Okay. No looky.
Alrighty.
Number 5. If you could be in a Christmas movie, which one would it be and why?
Well, recently we started watching, this is probably stupid, but yeah, recently we started watching, what was that movie? The Man Who Invented Christmas.
Yeah.
I would love to be that. I would be that man. I would be the lead.
You mean Charles Dickens?
Yeah, obviously, but some people may not have seen it yet. But
yeah.
Anyway, I would like to be the man who invented Christmas.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I kind of feel like I would want to be in Home Alone. And like set up all of the stuff for the robbers. Yeah, I would want to be him, kind of. But I think I'd also be terrified. Like one time I arrived home from school a little early and my mom wasn't there and I panicked. And I think I was 8, like too old to be fully panicking. So I don't know why I think like my 8-year-old self would be okay in Home Alone setting.
Like I feel like that would be the worst movie ever if it was a real life you. Like the movie would start with your parents would leave you home alone.
Yeah.
And you would immediately call the police and say, come and get me. And the movie would end right there.
It would. That's how it would go.
Yeah.
But the guy would show up, the robber would show up.
Well, you wouldn't be there though, so you'd have been gone by then.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. 6. Name all of Santa's reindeer. I think we should do it at the same time. Prancer and Dancer. Comet and Vixen. Cupid.
And
Blitzen.
Donner.
How many are those?
Is there Dasher?
Dasher. I nearly wanted to say... There's a Dachshund.
There's a Prancer? Did you say Prancer?
Yeah, I think I started with Prancer. Okay. Is that it?
I think so. I don't know. There's what, 9? And then Rudolph.
Oh, yeah.
Well, don't say, oh, yeah. You have to think of the song, right? That's the only way to
Prancer
do it.
And Dancer and Donner and Blitzen. Comet and Cupid and... Dachshund and Blitzen.
And then do you recall?
The most famous reindeer of all. 7. When does your family put up Christmas decorations and who does it? We start early.
Well, you'd have winter decorations.
I do, yes.
So those usually go up sometime in November.
So pretty much anything green, like my wreaths are like a cedary kind of thing.
Like as soon as Halloween is over, fall decorations get taken down.
Yeah.
And then sometime in November, the first week or so,
I'll start putting up the winter.
And then Christmas stuff usually goes up
a little later.
Yeah, like growing up, it was always like my birthday is like between mid and end of November.
It's November 23rd.
Yeah.
You can say when your birthday is.
So my birthday is November 23rd. Anyway, so usually Christmas decorations went up like right after my birthday.
But we do it before your birthday. And you don't mind it.
Well, this year because of the pandemic and us both working from home. And,
it's nice.
And we've been home since March. Like it was nice to just add some festivities in here.
But it's funny because when I grew up, so my dad's birthday is on November 22nd and we were not allowed to even think about Christmas really. Well, we thought about it, but we weren't allowed to put anything up or like music or anything until like well after his birthday was done. And now I'm just like, we just do what we want. We do it early. Yeah. I also feel like there's so much work involved putting up winter and Christmas. I just want to get the best bang for my buck. My experience. I want all of the Christmas as long as possible. That's me. Okay. Oh, and who does it? Who puts up the Christmas decorations?
Well, like I usually do the heavy lifting, we'll say. So I bring like, we have our Christmas trees in storage in our basement, and
now we have 2 this year.
Yeah, so I lug it up and then set it all up. Usually I string the lights and then you will do...
You have to look in that That is...
Yeah, I think I've looked in there like once.
Okay, so you could, now you know for the rest.
Yeah, so anyway, so yeah, I string the lights and then you usually will decorate the tree.
But you decorated downstairs,
in this case, was our first year having 2 trees, so I decorated the basement tree pretty much by myself, and you did the upstairs tree. Although the one upstairs is 9 feet this year.
I can't do the top stuff, so you had to
even I had to get on a chair, and I'm 6'5", so...
Yeah. Your go-go gadget arms couldn't do it.
Yeah.
They couldn't do it. Okay, question number 8. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? So we have 2 at the moment. They're both fake. One of them is pre-lit. That's the 9-foot one. The other one was pre-lit, died a terrible death, and now is strung by you, with lights by you.
Yep.
Question number 9, peeking at gifts or being surprised?
I'm definitely being surprised.
Yeah, me too.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I will hold the
you'll
box.
You'll hold, shake, you'll do everything in your power to know what's inside of it without opening it. I
will hold the present that's already wrapped, shake it, yes, take videos of myself doing it to upset you, because it actually upsets him. But I don't actually want to know what's inside, and I usually don't know what's inside. If you get me a book, first of all, just looking at it, I'll know that it's a book. Oh, he says that you're going to put all of my books into boxes
this
year.
You're getting books for Christmas.
Because I asked for books for Christmas.
Well, that's nice. That doesn't mean you'll get books.
Question number 10. Show us your ugly Christmas jumper if you have one. We can't.
We do have some.
We have some. We can't, or we'll ruin Christmas.
That's right.
This is...
At some point you'll see them.
One day I will show you them, but
sure.
I cannot, for the sake of this tag, when there is a
we'll just leave it at that.
Better cause.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
My stomach is growling. Question number 11. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be?
Probably Nora.
Wait. Okay.
Who wouldn't want to get kisses from a little baby?
Yeah. Okay, for me, for sure, it's Ben Affleck. No one has a crush on Ben Affleck anymore. I'm like the only person, and his current girlfriend. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to last.
Yeah.
Do you know who it is? I don't remember her name.
I've seen pictures.
She's much younger than him, which is okay, but like Jennifer Garner was obviously better.
You don't know that.
She was.
That's not
he
nice.
has pined. Well, no, he has pined for her for many years. I just think I'm Team Jen without knowing his present girlfriend.
Yeah.
Anyway, so either him or you.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Thanks.
Okay. Question number 12. Does your family have a special Christmas recipe you like to make? I do, but I started this recipe, like, it's for my family. They're called cranberry Noels, and they're shortbread cookies, and I'm actually making them today. Ooh, when am I gonna do that? Anyway, shortbread cookies with cranberries, like dried cranberries and pecans in them, and they're delicious. They're a Martha Stewart recipe, and literally, my sister would never forgive me if I didn't make those for Christmas. Yeah. 100%.
And maybe now a new one in Beardy David's Yorkshire pudding.
Yes, yesterday I made Beardy David's Yorkshire puddings. Beardy David, I'll link him below. He's also the fiance of Lauren from Lauren and the Books. I made them and they were good and puffy, and I was like genuinely proud of myself.
And do you want me to answer? Or?
Oh, yeah. You don't make anything that you...
No, and there's a reason. So on my side, it was my dad's famous stuffing.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what's wrong? Why can't you make
Well,
the
there was like sausage and other stuff in it, and I would be the only one eating it, so.
Okay. Number 13. Are you a pro present wrapper, or do you fail miserably? I am 100% a pro. I'm going to insert some clips of my presents this year that I wrapped, would you say it's the best year ever?
They're very nice, for sure. You went all out with your ribbon.
The ribbon is beautiful. There's like
you bought
satin
fancy tags.
I bought fancy tags. I am so proud of these presents this year.
Yeah, no, they're very beautiful.
Thanks. What about you?
Oh, I mean, I guess if I'm comparing to those, I'm just average then.
Yeah, but you're not bad.
Oh, I'm decent. I'm average.
He's average. Okay. Question number 14. There's only like 3 left. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? And I actually don't know your answer to this. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling?
No, I don't think I ever have.
Never?
Never, no.
Oh my gosh, I have for sure. And the last time I did, I was a teenager, and my sister and one of her best friends, Jen, who else went? Was it Shannon? I can't remember who else went with us. But we went around our neighborhood where I grew up, our neighborhood where I grew up, like in Elmer. And we went around the block and sang Christmas carols. And I'll never forget the little girl, Rochelle, who I used to babysit on our street. Like we went, I think it was just past her bedtime, but she came like, they had these like spiral stairs, and she came like bumping down the stairs to watch. And I just remember thinking like, I think it was quite magical, and it was magical for me to see how excited she was. It was really nice.
Fun.
And I love singing, so that's always yes. I will always say yes to that. Question number 15. Do you make New Year's resolutions, and do you stick to them?
I have, but it's not like a tradition that I do it every year, but sure, I have done it.
And do you stick to them?
I'd say like half the time, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, I used to make New Year's resolutions a lot, and it was almost always like, I'm going to lose weight. And I did not always stick to that. Also, I think I'm done with New Year's resolutions. I think there's so much pressure. I'm not a huge New Year's Eve fan. I don't really love that time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really want to make New Year's resolutions. I like to plan for the next year and have goals for the next year, but it's not, I feel like the resolutions get really heavy.
Yeah. Like I don't understand, a lot of the times it's to make yourself better. It seems to be the going theme is it's to improve yourself, whether it's physically or spiritually or emotionally or financially or whatever, but it's like, why are we waiting until one day of the year to make that promise to yourselves?
Yeah,
you could just be doing it all year round.
It's weird. One year my resolution was to read and learn about a new country based on the alphabet, and I think I got to B, and I was like, why am I doing this? Obviously to learn, but like, it didn't seem sincere, and I often feel like they're not always completely sincere, or they're like
there's
you end up beating
pressure to
yourself
be just doing it just for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, no, I'm just not for it. I'm not doing it this year, guys. Not. Okay, and this is the last question. You have been granted one Christmas wish. What is it for?
Wow.
It's a big one.
Yeah, I'll let you go first this time.
Okay, I did read this one, or I saw someone, I think it must have been Lauren. And I think for me, before kids, I probably would have said something else. But for me, I mean, Nora is an only child. And I think my Christmas wish would be wanting to know that she was going to be okay for her whole life. Like, there was never going to be a time where, like, everyone struggles, and I know that Nora will struggle, but, you know, I never want her to ever be in a position where she's on the street or, you know, contemplating suicide, or I don't know, or rape. I know that these are like deep things and like this is a Christmas tag, but like there's so many worries that you have about your child. And as having a girl, I have a lot of worries. And Yeah, my one Christmas wish would be to know that she was always going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't really beat that. I mean, that would be obviously priority one for me as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, say not outside of that, I guess. I guess a big one for me because of the pandemic would be that next year's everybody is, you know, we get through the pandemic as soon as possible, that there's no more, I mean, obviously, unfortunately, we're probably going to face still many more deaths between now and the time that things get back to normal, but that be as minimal as possible, and that, you know, the rollout of these vaccines happens quicker than they're anticipating.
Yeah, because they're saying the US now, the main public in the US is going to have the vaccine for everyone much sooner than us. Like April for them, and for us it would be June or July.
Potentially, so.
That's a big difference.
Yeah.
That's three months?
Yeah.
At least?
And you have obviously third world countries who don't have the finances to afford it, so they're going to rely on Americans, Canadians, people, you know, many richer countries to supply that to them. But I'm going to assume that they're not going to do that until, you know, they're vaccinated first, right? So how much longer are they going to have to wait? Are they even going to see a vaccine in 2021? Like, I don't know. I hope so. So yeah, I guess that would be my Christmas wish. Okay, because this became very, very serious, I think that now we should do, if you were granted a Christmas wish that was just fun, what would it be? So I'll go first. Okay. I wish that I could read like ×5 what I actually do and just be able to read everything, because I know I'm not going to get through all of the books that I want to in my lifetime. Even though I read more than 100 books this year, I feel like there's so many that I don't think I'm ever going to get to, and it's a little sad, a little stressful. That's what my fun Christmas wish would be. Fun. What's your fun Christmas wish? That I could add Amazing Fantasy 15 to my comic book collection. What's that? You'll have to Google it. Okay. Amazing Fantasy 15. Yeah. How much money is that? Oh, it's like stupidly expensive. Yeah? Yeah. Like thousands? Over $10,000. Oh my God. Okay. You can dream, right? That you could add that to your collection. Yeah. Barry's gotten into comics this year. Yeah. That was a pandemic random. Some people made sourdough. Some people started, well, don't want to say started, because I mean, I was always interested and I read comics as a kid. Yeah, but this became like, all of a sudden we were getting comic books sent to our door, and I was like, what in the world is happening? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I had some spare time to read and to just be interested again into it, and yeah, there's a lot of good YouTubers out there that also are into that kind of stuff. So I watch BookTube. You watch? Is it called ComicTube? They don't have like a name, but it's because it's just I don't know. It's people who collect comics will collect other things too, or you know, it all started. It's funny. It started with watching garage sale people. Yeah, I know. And they were finding all kinds of comic books and things at garage sales, which many people would do, and I would watch, well, what did they do with it, and then they would sell it, and they would spiraled. You're also interested in like finances and like finding gems and like what is that show that you watch all the time with those two guys? It's not Old Antique. Oh, American Pickers. American Pickers. It started with that, and then you realize there was like YouTube people doing kind of that. Yeah. And then it spiraled. Yeah. Anywho, love it. Thank you for doing this. Sure, no problem. Catch you later. Bye-bye. Bye.